But first to other news, a wave of anger has swept the U.S. suburb of Ferguson, Missouri again, where at least 50 people have been arrested. Police say protesters were disturbing the peace and refused to disperse. Hundreds of people blocked the entrance to the local police department, reiterating calls for justice for unarmed black teenager Michael Brown, who was shot by police 2 months ago. The killing of another young man in St. Louis last week has added fuel to the already tense community. Dozens of protesters stormed City Hall in St. Louis, demanding a stop to supplying police with heavy military equipment and for them to use body cameras. RT's Lindsay France reports.
The protesters, the young protesters anyway, took over City Hall here behind me. We're now filtering out through the foyer of the lobby. You can see here behind me the signs that they've put up here. We are the people, we have the power. And this displays so well the difference between what the older generation that is a part of this movement is putting forth and what the younger generation is putting forth. We saw last night at St. Louis University when the faith leaders and the civil rights leaders were talking to the crowd. They were talking about injustice and peace, et cetera, et cetera. They were coming at it even from a very academic standpoint. But the young people here are fueled by anger, and they want change to come in an uncomfortable way almost. They want to keep it on the street and keep it in front of the authorities' face. They don't just want to talk at the table, and we're seeing that right here. So if you come this way, you can see the group amassing near the front now. They've been in here for a little over an hour, and the guards at the front are blocking people out. We got in through a side entrance, but on the fourth day of Ferguson October, we're still seeing this momentum, and leaders here say that we're not going to see any slowing down, especially when the grand jury decision of whether to or not to indict the officer that killed unarmed Michael Brown. When that decision is made, we'll then see a difference. But as for right now, the momentum is still here as that decision is waited on for at least another couple of weeks.